Welcome back to the AZ Online Car Show, where we are at Nissan here today. We are going to discuss the future of Nissan. We're also going to take a look at their inventory and see what they have. Why not we buckle up and enjoy the ride? Nissan has had some major financial challenges the last 5 years, from their CVT recalls to their ex-CEO Carlos Ghosn taking a lot of money from them, to their vehicles not performing to meet its sales expectations. That has led to popular models such as the Nissan Versa and Maxima getting cut. The Nissan Titan went away from the US market about 2 years ago. We've also seen some trim model changes in the Altima, Sentra, and some other models. But Nissan is on its way back in a big way. The Nissan Xterra will be out in a few years. We've seen Nissan unveil the new Rogue. And we've also seen Nissan invest heavily in the Infiniti luxury division, which we will talk about here later. There is still quite a bit of 2025s and 2026s out here at this dealership. Even though that Nissan sales has picked up a little bit, they are still not where they need to be. We're going to take a look at 4 ways that Nissan can improve its company so that it can be a better, stronger force in the automotive system. The number one thing that Nissan has to do is to build better, stronger, more competitive vehicles. This is the all-new 2026 Nissan Sentra that you guys are looking at. There's the white one. I believe the white one's a base model. The SL, it is at the center of your screen, is a fully loaded model. I believe the blue one is a SV. We'll take a look at all these here in a moment. We're gonna take a look at the middle one. It's been redesigned for this year. The interior looks fairly handsome with its leather seats, its big long instrument cluster slash infotainment screen. Nice comfortable room for 4. The back looks kind of conservative, but still up to today's standards. Has your nice looking wheels. Give you guys a look at the passenger side. But $31,042 for this Sentra. That is a lot of money for this thing. The downside to this Sentra is that it only has 150 horsepower with its CVT transmission. We're gonna take a look at the gas mileage on this one. 33 miles a gallon combined in town. That's about middle of the pack, and it doesn't have a hybrid. That's gonna cause a lot of people to shift away from the Sentra over to the Corolla or Civic or even the Hyundai Elantra. Even the Nissan Pathfinder was updated for this year. They addressed some of the interior concerns that it had in the 2022 through 2025 models. They even added the Rock Creek edition, as you see here, but like in the Sentra, they did not do enough updates in the Pathfinder, in my opinion, to keep it competitive or to be one of the class leaders in here. The price on this particular Pathfinder Rock Creek is $48,917, and you have a V6 engine, which is rare in a midsize SUV segment, and it tows up to 6,000 pounds. The second thing that Nissan needs to do is that their engines and transmissions have to be a lot more reliable than what they have been. Nissan has had a number of different engine and transmission issues throughout the years, especially its CVT transmissions when it comes to the Versa, the Cube, the Altima and Maxima, as well as your Murano and older Pathfinders. They've had engine issues when it became with the Juke. They've had engine issues when it comes to the variable compression engine in the current generation Altima, as well as your Infiniti QX50. And they've had a lot of other transmission problems in the oldest Nissan Maxima CVT transmission as well. They've lost a lot of customers over the years with that. They've had a lot of loyal Nissan people walk away and go to Honda and Toyota. Nissan, however, has started to make a shift to go away from the CVT transmission a little bit and go with its 9-speed automatic transmissions in the Pathfinders, as you see behind me. They are going to start using its own transmissions when it comes to the next generation Xterra. But no word on whether or not the next generation Pathfinder will continue that trend, or the upcoming Rogue will get its own transmission instead of the CVT transmission. The variable compression engine, we'll touch on that here quickly. It is no longer available in the Altima. It has been discontinued in the QX50. It is only available in the Rogue and the Murano. The Rogue is in the 3-cylinder, the Murano's in the 4-cylinder. Future of those engines and those products are to be determined. As we look at this Nissan Altima right here, this Altima is going to absolutely shock you as far as the price goes. This is the SL, which is fully loaded, has your sunroof, nice and white. It's got your 17-inch wheels. We're gonna take a look at the front right here. The price on this one is, wow, $38,432 after $699 worth of add-ons. That is quite a bit for a Nissan Altima. That is a 2025. I'm sure that there's going to be a lot of discounts inside. We're going to take a look at this one real quick. This is also a Altima. This is a SL front-wheel drive as well. $36,532 for a 25 Altima. One more for you guys. These are both Sentras. They are 2025s. This one is $29,522. 2025 Nissan Sentra 2.0 SR. And another 25 CVT, $29,522, and it is a 2025. Here is a Nissan Rogue that we're gonna check out. This is the Platinum all-wheel drive. It's got your 3-cylinder motor in it, 201 horsepower, 225 foot-pounds of torque, a 3-cylinder, nice and black on the leather. Looks very, very elegant, but the price, $43,532, and it's a 2026 Nissan Rogue Platinum all-wheel drive. That is quite a bit for your Nissan Rogue in a 3-cylinder action right here. One more before we continue on with the second half of our video. This is a Nissan Frontier Pro 4X, nice and blue. I like the off-road tires with the orange. We're gonna have our Pro 4X stitching right on the seat there. Our orange steering wheel right there. Price on this particular bad boy is, after we take a look at the front, $47,807, and it is a 2026 Pro 4X crew cab. This has the naturally aspirated V6 in it. One of the only trucks in the midsize segment with a naturally aspirated V6. We're at Infiniti right now, and it's been a long time since we've been here, and we're gonna bring our third and our fourth and final points to our video to what will make Nissan and Infiniti more successful here in their upcoming future. When you look at the Infiniti lineup right here, you notice some very large gaps in their lineup. You don't see that there are any four-door sedans or any smaller SUVs in their lineup, except for the QX50, which has been discontinued last year. At the very right hand side of your screen, the only two SUVs in their lineup is the QX60 in the middle and the QX80 to the far left of your screen. These two SUVs are carrying the weight of what the next future for Infiniti is going to look like. They did introduce, however, another SUV in their lineup, the QX65, which is going to slot between the QX60 and 80. It's going to look fairly similar to what the FX SUV used to be. Our third point in this video falls right in line to what is sitting right behind us, and that is for Infiniti to build the customers what they want to have. This isn't just a Infiniti problem. This can also correlate to Nissan as well. The final thing that they need to do is to make their vehicles more affordable. We have already covered some of the Nissan prices, but we're going to go over some of the Infiniti prices. This right here is the Infiniti QX80. This is the Lux version, and it is $98,275 for the Infiniti QX80. We're gonna take a look at this one real quick. This is another Lux version, QX80, $98,480. And these both come with a twin turbo V6 engine. These are not Infiniti type prices. They are way, way too expensive. This Autograph one, this is the Autograph Infiniti QX80. It is $115,385 for this Infiniti QX80. That is way, way too much money for this Infiniti. We're gonna take a look at one more here before we get out of here. Well, looky here, we got a 2027 on the lot already. This is the 2027 Infiniti Q60 Sport, all-wheel drive, and the price on this is $66,940, and it just came out the truck. Would you buy any of these Nissan and Infiniti vehicles? Let us know in the comment section. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Thank you once again for watching, and we'll see you on the next video. Take care and stay blessed. Bye-bye.